Hi, this is Brenda from ADD Moms, and I wanted to tell you all about my new planner. It's called Life Skills Planner, and I'm really excited about it. I've been using mine for a couple of weeks now. I think it's working really well, and I can't wait for you to try it. It's something that I designed specifically for ADD moms that puts structure into our days, our weeks, and our months, into our lives, so that we can get what we need to get done, remember important things, and just generally manage life better. So this is it. It's about 8 by 5 or 8 by 6 inches. It's bound with a spiral, and I've added a few little things to mine that you might want to do with yours as well. You can't see it, but I added a coat of clear contact paper on the front and back covers to keep them clean and to make them a little bit more sturdy. And I also, I don't know if you could see it here, I added tabs. I just used some self-stick scrapbook paper and just tabbed each month so it would be easier for me to find. I'm working on a bookmark. I think I need one to find my place during the, in the planner itself, but I don't have one yet. So this is the front cover. When you open it up, you'll see that I put a yearly calendar. I didn't think to do that when I created the planner, so I printed one from cozy.com and glued it down to the cover before I put the contact paper on. The first page is just your contact information. You could put whatever you're comfortable with people seeing if you happen to lose it. I just put my email address. It tends to stay at home more than going out with me, so I don't worry too much about losing it. It's not a problem that I have. The next page, 2 pages, are important dates. I use this for all of my birthdays throughout the year. And the next page, an important part of this planner, is called the dump list, your master to-do list. And you could see I've got a lot to do already. These are things that you would put down that don't have a time or a date attached to them. So if you've got a dentist appointment next Thursday at 2 o'clock, you don't put that on your dump list. That goes directly into your calendar on Thursday at 2 o'clock. This is things that kind of float around in your head that, oh yeah, I got to remember to do that, but they don't really have a time frame. I've got things like buying some cleaner to wash our kitchen walls so that we could paint the kitchen, and buying some new bed pillows because we have guests coming for the holidays, getting the guest rooms ready, things like that I will take from this list and then schedule into my days, and you'll see that in a few minutes. So you got a few pages of that, and then the planner begins with November. So each month you've got a big monthly calendar to start off your month with. And this, I think, is the key to how it all works, your weekly planning session. You do this preferably every Sunday night, but you get to choose what night you want. And this is a way to get in the habit of looking forward to the week and seeing what's coming up. So at the top here, you're going to list any appointments, activities, things that are coming up this week that you need to remember. And if you have any evenings that are hectic and dinner's going to be needed to be quick and easy, you would note that here and add the menu plan as well. This is the week of Halloween, so obviously Halloween night I needed a quick dinner, so I made a note there. Special things that you need to remember. I needed to send something to my daughter. She lives in Michigan, so I put a note for that there. Be things that you wouldn't normally do every week that you need to remember to do this week. Sign a permission slip, mail a special bill, or something like that. And then this is really key. It's what 3 things are you going to accomplish this week? And pick 3. I know you want to pick 10, but 3 is a good start. And that's when your dump list comes in. You're going to take something from your dump list, 3 things, and add them here. And then you've got a plan for your week. So the next page, this is your actual week. And this is where, okay, right here, I had to update my husband's resume. So you could see right there, that's one of my dump list things that I actually scheduled in. You rewrite your top 3 to-do things for the week on this page so that you remember them. And then you schedule them into actual days of the week. You've also got a reminder to take good care of yourself. Sleep, exercise, take your medicine and your vitamins. Now that I think of it, that probably should have been a daily thing, but I think the reminder is good just there as it is. Your next page is your meal plan for the week, and you're going to plan for lunch, dinner, and sides. I don't know if you can read that. And it's a weekly plan, 7 days. The reason I included lunch is because, I don't know about you, but I never plan for lunch, and then I'm scrounging trying to find something to eat. So this way, I know what I'm going to have for lunch. I plan my dinner, and I also plan my sides, which is, again, something I used to leave to chance. And this works out a lot better. Your next page is bills to pay. And this would be just a place where you would note what bills are due this month and how much they are. And if you wanted to come back and write in the check number or the confirmation number, you could do that and have a record of it here. This, again, is a big important part of the planner. 30 minutes a day. And this is basically about keeping just the basics done, getting into some really good habits that, if you keep it up long enough, will become habits. They'll become second nature. You'll just do them without thinking. And this is 30 minutes a day, split up into, 5 or 10 minute increments throughout the day. In the kitchen, you're going to make sure the dishes are done, the sink, the stove, and the table are wiped down. In the bathroom, you're going to swish the toilet and wipe out the sink. Every day. It takes a minute. Laundry, throw a load in the washer, make sure it gets to the dryer, and if you follow Fly Lady, it should come out of the dryer and get put away. But I figure if you've got washed and dried done, that's a good start. And then finally, spend 5 minutes clearing out a clutter spot. 5 minutes doesn't sound like a lot, but 5 minutes a day consistently will make a big difference in the end. And it's not that hard to do. It's easy once you get in the habit of doing it. And then finally, at the end of the page, because we are all so blessed in our lives, I wanted to just put in a little reminder of what you were grateful for this week. I think it's a nice way to record some of life's nicer moments, and it's fun to look back and see what you were grateful for that week. So that is your weekly plan. You can see it starts all over again here with the next weekly planning session on Sunday. In addition to this, you've got November 2011 through December 2012. There are some things in the back that, and I'm going to try and pull way out on this because I don't want any of my personal information, but this is an important information page. I'll show you, it's just, blank boxes. One of the things that I did is, again, I'll try and pull back so you get a bit of a shot. I put numbers in. The 1st of the month, the 11th of the month, the 15th of the month. And those are when my bills are due. So I put them in chronological order, and then I wrote down the name of the company, like our mortgage company or whatever, the account number, and then the login information for each site. And that way it makes sense to me. It's all laid out logically, and it makes bill paying a lot easier, mostly because I do all of mine online. I've also got some notes here about a few accounts that I don't access very often that I put account numbers or login information on. And then the other thing is a section at the back called Where Did I Put It? I remember years and years ago, we got tickets for the circus, and our kids were just thrilled to death to be able to go to the circus. It was special tickets, and, you had the little box area, and I put them in a safe place. Well, the day of the circus, I couldn't find them. It took me forever, hours of tearing the house apart before I finally figured out where I had put them. Because you put it someplace safe, but where? So for those things that, you tend to store away for safekeeping or seasonal things, that kind of thing, this is a little reminder that tells you where to look first, at least. So that's my planner. As I said, it's this is the back cover, and it's just a way to add a lot of structure and build in some good habits in our lives. I hope you'll give it a try, and I hope you'll enjoy it as much as I have.